Yeah.
All right, live again. You like this get up or what?
It's pretty awesome.
I know, I don't have to do anything. I'm MMA gun show.
Certified.
That's right, that's pretty good. All right, welcome. Sorry, I'm gonna do both, but I always stare at one. I apologize. We are here. It is, what is it, 21st? 20th.
It's the 20th.
20th, one day ahead. Holy Lord. Tonight we're here with Derek, Fight League Atlantic, but before we get into that, couple things. This is a big weekend in Truro. We've got our, the Santa Claus Parade is happening, which is at a new day and time. It's going to be on Sunday instead of Saturday night. And it's going to be on the same route. It's going to leave from the Colchester Stadium in Lawrence Street, right on Queen Street to Superstore, down Court Street, Prince Street, Yonge Street, Esplanade, Walker by RBC, and then left back on Queen Street to McWilson's. I don't know if that's where it usually goes, but so that's happening on Saturday at 4 p.m. is when the parade begins. Same route as normal. We got the Festival of Lights is happening on Friday night, so you don't want to miss that, lighting up the tree. And that's going to be at 7 p.m. at Civic Square in downtown. And we've also got the Forest Glen Open House is happening this weekend. All you poinsettia lovers and getting your pretty sweet Instagram photos. You're going to want to head out there. It's on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, 10 a.m. to 4:30 in Brookfield. This is the only time it's open to the public. So if you want to get out and see the poinsettias before they're all gone, it's Forest Glen Open House this weekend, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So you can start off on Friday with the poinsettias, go to the Festival of Lights at 7 p.m. downtown, and then Sunday be all ready for the Santa Claus Parade.
I'm sorry. The fact that you did all that with that outfit on, I was trying to hold it together as best I could. That was very well done.
The thing you don't know about me, Joe Rogan, is that I don't halfway do anything.
Yeah. Very impressive. Very impressive.
I'm actually going to Mexico in January, and my friend was like, "You're not going to bring that suit, are you?" I was like, "I think we both know."
For sure, you're bringing.
I think we both know I'm bringing this suit to Mexico.
You.
Yeah, I'm gonna. This is Body by Marmac. What do you think? I borrowed these shorts from Mickey, but as I discovered when I put them on, we are substantially different shapes on the bottom.
Shout out to Mickey.
Oh, look! Shout out and Luke. Luke, I have a sweater here for you. We were just discussing how we were going to let you know that. So I have a sweater here for you. DJ, I told you I was going to wear it, man. All right, so on to the main event. Literally.
Yes.
Fight League Atlantic.
That's right.
1.
Yes, first event.
Happening on February 8th at the Rec Center.
February 8th, Truro at the Rec Center.
Tell the good people, what is this event?
Fight League Atlantic is
I'm just laughing at Wendy.
It's an MMA event. So mixed martial arts. Everybody knows what the UFC is.
You can expect some of this.
Yeah, that's right. Lots of that actually, and they're all going to fight in that outfit too. So no, but it's the first one we've done. We've done a lot of jiu-jitsu events in the past, and it's the first event of MMA that we're going to try. So what better venue to pick than Truro? We've done a lot of events in the past in Truro. It's the hub, of course, and the Rec is a huge supporter, great to work with. And
shout out to the Rec Center.
Yeah, shout out to Matt Moore and the Rec Center. It's a beautiful venue, like 3,000 people. It's world class, and there hasn't been a real an MMA event in Nova Scotia other than the UFC in probably 4 or 5 years. There is another company that does extreme cage combat, but other than that, there hasn't been a real MMA event in about 4 or 5 years. So we thought the time was right.
Cage
combat.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, and the fight card is pretty big. How many fighters are you guys going to have?
So we have, it's going to range. Right now we're up around 12 or 13, so about 5 pro and about 9 amateur fights, featuring a lot of local, probably 3 or 4 local fighters, Luke Little, Jessica Woodworth, Taylor McCafferty, Rob Logan. So a few locals, 3 or 4 people coming in from BC and Alberta and Ontario.
Awesome.
So yeah, we have a big, we have a fight, I guess a commentator, I guess you would say. Do you know Jimmy Smith? Do you know who Jimmy Smith is?
Not off the top of my head.
No?
I feel like I should.
No, if you're wearing that outfit, you definitely should.
Okay. Jimmy Smith, I'm going to look you up.
He's a former UFC broadcaster, so he lives down in Florida, so we're bringing him up as well. So yeah, he's going to do our live weigh-ins and commentate and do our whole broadcast as well. So right from the UFC. Pretty
That
cool.
is fantastic. That is going to be a stellar event. So God, I don't even know where to start. So we haven't had one of these events in Truro. It's got to be a lot to, oh, sorry, hang on. Before I get there, if you're watching, we are going to give away a pair of tickets and you have to comment on the side. Sorry, it's on Facebook only. I wasn't planning on doing Instagram. If you can hop over to our Facebook, we're going to do a ticket giveaway. You just have to comment on the side and we're going to randomly draw a winner before the end of our live show. Chris Boyd says, it's going to be a great event. Can't wait. How come you're not fighting, buddy? I could lend you this suit, man. No problem. Love to win tickets to this great event.
Another great guy.
Yeah.
Chris is a fantastic guy.
And a top-notch plumber, if you're looking. Chris Boyd Plumbing.
That's right, Chris Boyd Plumbing.
Just saying.
That's right.
Yeah, so I forget where I was going with that before I thought of the ticket giveaway.
Yeah, basically, I think you're asking, there's never been an event like this before here. There's been kickboxing, jiu-jitsu.
Mhm.
There's been I believe it's Hubtown Boxing. They do a boxing card here. They did a great job. I was actually at it at the rec. They did a great job with the kids and stuff. But there's never been an event of this caliber. And I'm going to tell you, there's never been an event of this caliber other than the UFC that's doing an event like this.
Yeah.
By the time we brought a brand new cage, but the lighting and the sound production, everything that's going into it, it'll be world class. The tickets are well priced. It's going to be a fantastic night out. And what the hell else do you do on February 8th?
Oh my gosh, so true. Pray for the snows to end.
That's right. No snow.
No snow. It's just going to be a snowless winter. I don't care what the almanac says. And now we had discussed earlier, there's going to be a lot of extras in this event that you don't normally see.
Yeah. So the thing is about a lot of MMA events, what we found is they're not super fan friendly. You know, they're there, you know, the ruckus, you're there, you want to see a great fight, but in between the fights, you're used to watching on TV, you're used to hearing Joe Rogan, you're used to seeing videos, things like that. So we've added a lot of interactive elements to the actual event. So people can see, you know, things like kiss cam and t-shirt toss giveaways. We got a mascot. We have 2 video screens that are going to be in-house.
That's crazy.
A full-on walkout. We have a couple different elements that we don't want to announce just yet with our cage lighting-wise, but things like that, like just to take it up a notch and just show people that we're doing this for real. We're not messing around, and we're planning to do 2 to 3 events per year, all here in Truro. And yeah, the thing is about us is we're trying to build athletes at the same time as we're growing too. So it's very important for us that athletes build and they have a platform. There's another company, New Brunswick Elite One. They do a great job as well. The idea is you work together so there's a platform for athletes to grow, which in then turn grows the scene. Mm-hmm. So it benefits everybody. So everybody works together, benefiting the fighter, benefiting the scene, benefiting the promotion. So that's the idea that we want to do.
Is there ever the kind of thing where you would do, like, do you see camps where you get fighters come in, they might not actually be on the card, but they want to come in and get some experience from the trainers or from people who are fighting, Q&As?
No, not at this point. You know, there's so many high level camps around the world that, you know, that people can go to. Like we're if they want to learn how to promote an event, I can run the camp on that. But,
you know, I wouldn't mind that. I'll take that camp.
Like I can certainly give them a rundown on that, no problem. If they want to do, you know, if they want to get lots of gray in their beard and lose some years off their life.
Already there.
But yeah, other than that, no, it's most of these athletes are, you know, under 5-10 pro fights, and they're looking to make it to the next level. So that's the idea for us, is to build them to get to that UFC level, you know, and eventually after this first event, we'd like to get to the point where we can start having main events with UFC, ex-UFC fighters, like Chris Kalades, local guys like that, you know, that are still in the high echelon of fighting, but just not fighting in the UFC anymore. So that's the plan for sure.
That's awesome. So you're hoping, so this is the first event, and you're hoping to, you say next year you'll see some more events, or you're building up to having a few per year? Yeah, no, we're already looking at booking our second date at the rec. Because I mean, why do one thing at a time?
That's right. Alicia, why not? What the hell, you know? What do they call that? Juggling.
It's so true.
But yeah, we're looking at doing at least 2 to 3 per year at the rec, and going from there. I think we're going to have a lot of success. We need you guys in Truro to really support as best we can.
And they are, man. They are commenting. They want tickets.
Nice, good. Well, we're local folks too. That's the thing, is I'm a Pictou boy myself. My business partner's a New Glasgow fellow, and then we have another guy from Canning. So it's not like we're some guys from, you know, we're from around here. We've done lots of business in Truro and through the years at the Best Western or other venues, the Marigold and things things like that. So we know the area well, and we're really looking forward to the support for sure.
We do have a question there for, are you going to post the weigh-ins and extra stuff?
Yeah, we are actually. It's a great question.
Thanks, Morgan.
Jimmy Smith will be actually hosting the weigh-ins live from the rec. So you can come by and check the weigh-ins out. It'll be 6 o'clock the night before. But yeah, you can come check it out and meet Jimmy Smith if you like, and hang out. But we'll also be streaming the weigh-ins as well, live on Facebook.
Apparently my shirt is winning this live feed, FYI.
For sure it is.
Why won't that go down? I also don't want a boob shot. Why?
I don't, good call, Morgan. I don't know how you focus on anything else either.
Well, you know, it's just when you got it, you got it. Oh, there we go. Yeah, a lot of people are really excited to get to this event for sure, because we haven't had anything this huge here. Like it's super amazing. And the versatility of the card, I find, is really great.
Yeah, it's nice. You know, I will say having a female fight on the card, having Jessica Woodworth from Truro, like we have Luke, we have Taylor, and then we have Jessica.
Yep.
Having a female fight on the card is so important to not only showcase women.
Live for those.
Yeah, it's important because the female fighters in you know it yourself, training at Marmac, there's a lot of really talented women that are involved in martial arts, so it's important to showcase that. And I wish we could have more, but locally we just don't have the amount of fights. But there's a couple other girls that are looking for fights in the near future from our club and other clubs, so hopefully we can arrange that.
And I think by seeing them fight on the cards like this encourages more girls to get into it and know that they can.
Certainly. That's what it's about. Like that's the thing is, like, people think fighting, oh, you know, it's blood, I don't want to see that. And at the end of the day, you're gonna see a couple of people punching, but you know, a lot of these people are fighting amateurs, so their gloves are a little bit bigger, they're 6-ounce gloves, and you're gonna see so much respect and camaraderie for these people who actually, you know, train. They train for 6 months. Sometimes 6 months, sometimes 6 weeks, 2 months, like every 2-3 times a day. So it's a lot of drive to have this competition focused mindset. And yeah, I'm glad they're doing it, because I'll put the platform on. I love jiu-jitsu, but that's about where it ends for me.
I have tried jiu-jitsu once. We just finished up the Adult Rec Series video where we tried a whole bunch of different activities, and jiu-jitsu was one of them. It's really intimidating to get into, but I can definitely see the appeal.
It's incredible. It's so good for here. I tell anybody who's struggling with anything to do with mental health, kickboxing is really good too. Whatever happens to be, but burn that energy, sweat. You got to sweat. And if you sweat, you'll forget about everything for that 15 minutes or 30 minutes. And for me, I have PTSD. So for me, jiu-jitsu was a huge part of my life, changing around my life 10 years ago, getting Jared McIntosh, Dan Bandel, and these people, Jason Lorson, who changed my life. And if you can get involved in martial arts, I'm telling you, like, some of the best people in the world, for sure. Yeah,
I started kickboxing for anxiety. Yeah, to get the aggression out, and I just had so much pent up anxiety, and I hate exercising. I can't even tell you. So it turns out, if you hate what you're doing and you get angry, you just get better at it.
That's right. You need to push, right? You need something like Mickey Marshall to push you. You know?
No breaks. You're tired. Too bad.
That's right. Exactly.
I actually have him in my phone as Mickey No Breaks Marshall.
That's why you do jiu-jitsu, so you don't do those sit-ups all the time. But by the way, tickets. So tickets will be on sale coming up in the next couple of weeks. We just have a couple things we're tying up behind the scenes with a couple last fights. Our co-main event, we're looking to finalize that, and a couple other fights. And as soon as those are finalized, we have probably another week or two, and then tickets will go on sale hopefully by the end of the first week of December for Christmas time, and we'll go from there.
That is an excellent Christmas gift idea.
I agree.
Oh yeah, I'm all about giving experiences and stuff instead of stuff, because we all have too much stuff. And funnily,
and they're super cheap, to be completely honest. $39.95 plus tax and fees.
For a night out. That's decent.
Yeah, it's pretty cheap in my opinion for what you're gonna see.
Chris said not even his wedding anniversary is keeping him away from the event.
He's a sweet guy.
Lisa's a good woman, and we know that. I wanted to step back a bit for when we were talking about the local people and giving them a chance. I love how much that's one thing I love about being a spectator there, is seeing the clubs come to support their fighter. Yeah. Oh, it's so great. I mean, it's like very West Side Story, but it's still really awesome to see that support.
Well, when you're sweating with these people every day, you know, you see you're training with these people every day in and out. You see what they're putting forth. dieting and training and going to work and looking after their kids or whatever it happens to be, like, good for them, right? Like, I have a lot of respect and pride for a lot of these athletes that we deal with, and that's what I think as a promoter, your job is to organize the event, but also be respectful. And a lot of times, I think a lot of promoters don't have like a customer service background or customer service aspect to it. These people are fighting; they're putting their life on the line, whether it's amateur or pro. They're still, whether they're getting in there, getting punched or choked or whatever it happens to be.
Yes.
So they deserve a little bit of respect and planning and organization and that kind of thing. So, yeah.
It's not easy to show up for that stuff, like, especially in a public forum like that. Like, I can't imagine the mental prep that has to go into walking in and getting in that cage.
Yeah, it's something else, like I struggle with doing a jiu-jitsu match, as I was saying. Shout out to Guillotine Productions doing a jiu-jitsu tournament this weekend. But yeah, I don't know. It's one of those things that you either have it or you don't, and some people really have it. like you have it. There you go.
People are, because you can only see this much when I slouch forward, people are very confused at what I'm wearing. This is my MMA fighter costume. A little late on. We were supposed to do this on Halloween, and this is when I concocted it. And when we rescheduled, I was like, no, I'm doing it anyway.
Well, I appreciate it. It's perfect. It's a perfect setting, because you may see some people like that. My tattoos, maybe the tattoos. You never know.
All of it. It's all there. So.
But I want to give a quick shout out too.
Yes.
To our sponsors, Privateers Harley Davidson Halifax, huge sponsor, our major sponsor for this event, for 2 events.
That's fantastic.
Yeah, they're a great bunch of people down in Halifax, and they're going to be there showcasing some of their motorcycles and having them there and showcasing some of the products. So shout out to them. Perpetual Services, another major sponsor, Under the Gi. All of our fighters, the big thing about our event too, all of our athletes will be dressed the same. So they'll have actual, very similar to the UFC, they'll have actual competition uniforms.
Nice.
Yeah, so with their own sponsors on it, they don't have to worry about going out and selling that. So as an athlete, that's a huge deal.
And like how it makes you feel so legit.
It does. It's legit. It's an so one corner looks one color, the other, so it's professional, right? And
good job.
Yeah. So and last but not least, obviously there's Mitch, HAF Skate and Tattoo, and
God, I love Mitch.
And Rolodap and Datsu Sarah. I'm missing a bunch of people, but Old Road Barbecue. I would never forget you guys in Truro. Old Road Barbecue, fantastic food. Oh man, incredible.
The best food coma you're gonna get.
Yeah, they're actually, so they're a major sponsor as well. But another thing our fighters are receiving after the event, they get a full meal from Old Road Barbecue.
What about your media coverage? Do they get in on some of that too?
What do you mean? I don't know what you mean.
I want an Old Road Barbecue.
Oh yeah. That's no problem. Yeah. No problem.
So February 8th.
Aaron will hook that up.
Aaron, I know. Aaron's my bud. I like Aaron.
Man.
He is good.
Very good.
February 8th at the Rec. And so where can they buy tickets when they're on sale? Is it just at the Rec box office, or there's a website as well?
Yeah, so tickets, basically what will happen is all of your athletes, all the athletes that are competing.
He's just distracted by the suit. It's okay.
So if you're an athlete, they'll have a promo code. So we'll be putting those out there in the next couple of weeks. You can buy those tickets at the Rec, directly from the Rec online. You can buy them from Ticket Pro online. Or you can go into the Rec itself and buy the ticket there, which is very important because that way you'll save the online fees.
Yep.
There will be a pre-sale for Rec members only for the first 24 hours.
Oh, that's fantastic.
Yeah, so we're going to hold the seats for anybody who's a Rec member for 24 hours. So you get your first preference of tickets. And then from there, you can go Ticket Pro or Rath. And we'll be on here 2 more times as well. A couple fighters, a little bit people that are a little bit more interesting than me.
Get out of town. So we are going to do a ticket giveaway. So what are we giving away exactly, so they know? And comment to win.
So we're going to give away 2 suits like this.
You're going to get a date with this.
But they're used.
Yeah, around town. Broken in.
Broken in. All right. I still watch all the old fights from UFC and Pride. Nice, Patricia.
Oh my God, Pride! I forgot about that.
Some good fights.
Thank you, Sylvia.
This event, you'll see some very similar to Pride, the walkouts. She knows what I'm saying.
There you go.
Yeah.
And so the tickets we're going to give away are 2.
Yeah, 2. So they're two upper bowl tickets.
Okay.
So in the venue, obviously, if you've been to the Rath Eastlink Centre, there's the bowl and then there's the floor. So these will be 2 general admission upper bowl seats.
And there are a lot of people who are really excited about getting
Yeah.
these. The comments are rolling in. Hilarious.
So
Oh,
how
I
are we
need
gonna
one of
pick
those.
this?
So basically, I'm going to give them another minute to comment. If you want a chance to win these 2 tickets to the Fight League Atlantic 1 on February 8th,
Tag a friend.
even better, tag a friend. Get them on here. But what I do is basically this. And when you say stop, whoever's name I stop on is who's going to get the tickets.
Right.
So now everyone's living in fear because they're really wanting to get some tickets here for the February 8th Fight League Atlantic 1. We're going to have them on here again on, oh, I didn't have the dates on this. We're twice more going to do lives with some of the fighters or fighter, talking about their prep for the event, what they're excited about, any new updates that we have. It's going to be a very fan-based event. It's going to be different than the other MMA events you've been to, even though this is the first big one for our area.
It's going to be incredible. It's
I'm
just,
pumped.
it's going to look, if you've ever been or seen a UFC event on TV, it's going to look exactly like that, but in Truro.
Don't get excited. I'm not wearing this to the event. This is your free preview. Nobody wants that. Oh, yeah.
By the way, the tickets too, so what'll happen is your tickets will be left at the door under your name.
Oh, there you go.
So
you don't have to worry about a pickup or getting them.
you show up to the box office, and once they go on sale, you can pick them up, or you can pick them up that night.
Oh, this is awesome, man. People are going. Tagging people, it's good. All right. So we are going to draw for the tickets on February 8th. I'm just going to do this, and you're going to tell me. I can't do that. You tell me when to stop. Hang on. Okay. Anytime is good.
So, do you want me to just,
You're just going to say stop, and we're going to pick a
what
name.
if I just let you just keep going? Just not.
Everyone's like, what are you doing right now? I can't see your arm. Thanks, Derek.
Stop.
Whoa, I did Chris Boyd. Oh, shit. Chris Boyd, winner
No way.
of the tickets. As soon as you said that, I took my finger off.
Wow, look at that.
You have won the 2 tickets to the Fight League Atlantic 1 on February 8th. Exciting.
You would think that was rigged almost.
I know. We really plugged you in this. This is a good night for you.
He's a good man.
He is a good man.
That's what happens to good people. Karma.
I want to see him in the ring one of these times. I'm not gonna lie.
No thanks. He's tough. I don't want to see him. He's tough. He's tough.
He
dude.
dominates.
Yeah, he's a good guy.
Yeah.
Real good man. Boyd's Plumbing and Heating.
That's right.
Scott Conrad too. Conway's Customs. I don't want to forget about another local sponsor helping us out. Real great guy.
So follow Fight League Atlantic on Facebook for all of the updates, for sure. You're going to be releasing some fighter videos, some weigh-ins.
Yeah. We're just starting to release our fight posters, so individual posters.
Mhm.
In the next week or so, we'll drop our promo video. That'll be on our event page and all that kind of stuff. Then tickets will go on sale, and then from there, Christmas up until about the 1st of February, we'll drop all our fighter promo videos. And then we'll
Awesome.
probably have Alicia involved doing a couple things as well.
Again, not in this suit. It's too distracting. I thought it was a good idea. So, okay, Chris, you can pick your tickets up at the event, and we want to thank everybody for commenting. Seems like people are really excited about this. These are going to be excellent Christmas gift ideas for the hard person to shop for. Tickets to the Fight League Atlantic on February 8th.
Yeah, excellent. Hit going on the event page. Go to the event page, Fight League Atlantic, click going. It helps everything. It helps us. We appreciate your support. Lots of love. Happy holidays. And
It's going to be great. It's an Amazon special, if you wondered. I should start stocking these in the store, though.
you should.
Yeah.
True ones.
Quick segue. You say you're fighting this weekend?
Yeah, this weekend.
Saturday.
Saturday in New Glasgow. I don't like to do competitions very much, but I'm doing one against my buddy John Judo Williams. It's a grappling competition called Guillotine Promotions in New Glasgow. So shout out to them, and shout out to Rogue Grappling too, other good brand of in Submission Arts United. Shout out to everybody who does anything in martial arts.
It's so true.
Good work.
Your support is appreciated. And to the fans, this is going to be a spectacular event with lots of stuff for you guys, not just the excellent local content, but just going to be a fun night. February 8th, watch for ticket sales, buy them for Christmas gifts, and we are going to have 2 more lives before February 8th with fighters and more updates. Thanks for coming in.
Thank you for having me.
High fives.
Awesome job.
It wasn't so bad, was it?
No, it was great.
All right, but
See you,
now,
folks.
oh Jesus.
Thanks for listening.
And how do I end this one? Sorry, people. And now, and